Hi, my name is Trinity. I read tarot. This is going to be a general reading for Pisces for February 2022. Yeah, before we get into that, just some general things out of the way. All the decks I used are listed down in the description below. Black Lives Matter and End Asian Hate donations are linked down below as well, and then my social medias, so my Instagram and my TikTok. Yeah, I think that's all the housekeeping stuff, so we can just dive right on into the reading. Again, it is just a general for February. So let's see, where's Pisces right now? Okay, so for where you're at right now, you got the Four of Swords reversed. So the Four of Swords in the upright is all about rest, recuperation, taking time for yourself. With it being in the reverse, I feel like you're maybe not doing that to the degree that you need to. It can also be feeling restless, so yeah, I mean, not taking breaks and not letting yourself have time to rest is not going to help with that restlessness. It's just going to kind of further perpetuate it, but we'll see more as we go along. What does Pisces need to know? Okay. Okay, for what you need to know, you got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, face cards can be people in your life or energies that you are coming into. So the Queen of Swords is a very logical, practical type of energy, type of person. Can be kind of cold and, you know, quick to put up walls, kind of guarded. Yeah. So something to be aware of. What's most likely outcome for Pisces? I like that a lot. So for your most likely outcome, you got the Sun. So the Sun is all about, you know, joy, contentment, happiness. It's like the best card in the entire deck to get. So yeah, I love that for you. Let's get some more info and see what is happening to bring the Sun about for you. 2 clarifiers for the Four of Swords, please. Okay. Your first clarifier, you got the, do you want it reversed? Okay, you got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Ten of Wands is, in the upright, generally about having a heavy burden, but knowing you're close to the end, where you can be able to lay it down. With this, being in the reverse, it feels almost like you have a burden and it just feels like you're nowhere near the end and you're never going to be anywhere near the end, and it's just taking so long. And you know, maybe if you took some breaks and you took some time to let yourself recover in between, it wouldn't feel like it's taking as long. Just saying. Okay. Let's get another clarifier, please. Okay, so for your second clarifier, you got the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is all about fear. It's about the things that we blind ourselves to, that we don't let ourselves know that we're in control of, and that we allow ourselves to kind of be held back by, giving a lot of avoidance. So yeah, it feels like you already know what you need to do, and you already know what you need to be doing to be taking better care of yourself, but you just aren't doing it. So that's something to work on, I guess. 2 for the Queen of Swords. Okay. All right. Your first card for the Queen of Swords, you got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Nine of Swords is all about anxiety, depression, the things that keep us up at night, fears, nightmares, definitely. With it being in the reverse, it feels like letting go of some of those things and kind of working to overcome that. So I definitely like that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get another clarifier for the Queen of Swords, please. Second clarifier. Okay. Okay. Do you want to reverse? Okay. Your second clarifier for the Queen of Swords in the reverse, you got the Queen of Swords is not in the reverse. I'm sorry. The Queen of Swords is in the upright. You got the Magician in the reverse. So, the Magician is all about having all the tools and all the skills and knowledge necessary to be able to bring about the change that you want and acting on it. With that, I feel like you're just not taking the steps necessary to bring about what you want, or you're not acknowledging that you already know what you need to do. You already know what steps you need to take in order to bring it about, you know? Yeah. Let's see. 2 for the Sun, please. Okay. Your first clarifier for the Sun, you got the Lovers. I love that. So the Lovers, well, it used to be called the Choice, back in the day. So it's about decisions that need to be made, choices, you know, choosing like between things, kind of like on different spectrums of your morality almost, I feel like. But it can also be relationships and like fated unions and things like that. So obviously take it as it applies. But yeah. Another clarifier, please. Oh, I got that. Came out and I like got it in between my knees because I'm just fucking good like that. Okay, period. As further clarification, you got the Four of Swords in the upright, so you're finally doing the shit that you know that you need to be doing. Good, I like that for you. I like that. Thank you. Okay. Let's get some more clarifiers. A clarifier for the Ten of Wands in reverse, please. Okay, for the Ten of Wands, you got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is very hesitant to move towards action. Again, it is, I don't know why I said again, I don't think I've talked about Pentacles at all in this reading. But, you know, Pentacles are about security and stability, so it is a little bit more of a secure and stable page, but pages ultimately are about being immature in it. So the Page of Pentacles is kind of like someone that almost knows what they want, but doesn't have like the faith in themselves to do it, or doesn't have the confidence, or the confidence to do it quickly, in the way that sometimes opportunities need to be just like snatched, you know? Yeah. Maybe means something to you. With it clarifying the Ten of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels a bit stagnaty. Like, I really do, again, get that kind of feeling of how we said before, that's like, oh, it's dragging on forever and it just won't stop. And it's because, you know, you're feeling hesitant about what you need to be doing. You're not taking the steps at the time that you need to be taking them, and so it's dragging you down, and the things that you're trying to finish up are taking even longer because now you're putting more pressure on yourself to do them, I feel like. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get a clarifier for the Eight of Swords. Okay, for the Eight of Swords, you got the Page of Cups. So another page. Again, pages are immature. So Cups is about messages, communication, communication of emotion, sentimentality, those type of things. Can be apologies. Not very good apologies though. Yeah. Yeah, definitely immature communication though. Interesting. Yeah, clarifying the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords is so internal, so it's almost like maybe it's like the way that you communicate with yourself, like in those kind of emotional type situations, you need to work on upgrading, you know, almost. You need to work on improving, almost like parenting yourself, like relearning how to parent yourself, how to speak more kindly to yourself in those situations. Could be something like that. Again, you know, face cards can be other people in your sphere, so this could be somebody else. It might not be you, but if this is an energy that you're in, I feel like it would be kind of more in the lieu of negative mental self-talk. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Let's get a clarifier for the Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay, for the Nine of Swords in reverse, you got the Nine of Swords in reverse again. So just really, again, reiterating, kind of letting go of those fears and those anxieties and those things, or working to let go of those fears and those anxieties. Can I get a clarifier for the Magician in reverse, please? I love that you got the Nine of Swords clarifying the Nine of Swords, though. Like, Spirit said what they said. Almost had it. Okay. To clarify the Magician in reverse, you got the Emperor in the upright, so that's good. The Emperor is all about taking charge and stepping into positions of power and control. Yeah, so whatever this self-doubt, this not thinking you have all the things in place that you need to with the Magician, I do feel like it is going to be overturned hopefully soon. I mean, you're doing the work of, you know, releasing that Nine of Swords energy, so hopefully once, you know, you've put a little bit more effort into that, it should come about, you know, sooner. You should be able to embrace the energy that brings that in soon, you know. Let's get a clarifier for the Lovers. Okay, for the Lovers, you got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is, could be a figure in your life, could be an energy that you're coming into. It is somebody who is very mature, very emotionally intelligent and emotionally secure within themselves, able to be a support for others, as well as acknowledging when they need support. Just someone very emotionally intelligent. If it is somebody else, with it being paired with the Lovers card, I think, and if you are looking for something romantic, it could be a decent option, you know. I mean, King of Cups is promising. King of Cups is promising. Gotta say. Can we get a clarifier for the Four of Swords, please? Four of Swords. Oh. Okay. For the Four of Swords, you got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about intuition and common sense, and listening to your intuition, paying attention to knowledge that you have without necessarily seeking out, and the things that you know you need to be doing. Yeah, anyway. I think that's clear enough right there. So let's get our final clarifiers, and I think this will be the end of the reading. So one final clarifier for the Four of Swords in reverse, please. Final Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so for the Four of Swords in reverse, you got the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is all about endings, completing of cycles, generally kind of hard, difficult cycles that put you through pain. It's the final nail in a coffin type energy. Yeah, so I don't hate that with the ending of that kind of stagnated, burdensome type energy, you know, laying down those heavy burdens is not something that I say is bad. I don't know why I talk so weird sometimes. I think I just start, you know, saying words before the vocabulary catches up with the thoughts running. Anyway, yeah. Final clarifier for the Queen of Swords. Okay, so for the Queen of Swords, you got the Page of, not the Page, the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is a very passionate, kind of reckless, rash, but lively, kind of fun energy, kind of an exciting kind of playboy energy also in a way, flits from situation to situation, person to person, so however that resonates, but that is interesting. I see just embracing a lot of passion, whether it's you know, with people or, you know, creative wise, could be as well. Final clarifier for the Sun. Ooh. The Sun. Oh. Okay. Your final clarifier for the Sun, you got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is all about charity. It's about equilibrium and, you know, a balance of give and take, giving to those in need and being able to reach out to others when you are in need and things like that. And also just, yeah, I mean, really on the being able to reach out to others when you're in need and being able to express and feel comfortable expressing when you're in need and things like that. I think that's really important. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. I hope that gave you guys some sort of, I hope that gave you guys some sort of clarity and insight, and I hope you liked the reading. I hope you have a good rest of your day.